Hey, Gary.
Hey, Tanoge. Hey, everybody. How are you? Thank you for joining me here on Tapping In with Gary Spivey. I am Gary Spivey, and I got all kinds of stuff to talk to you guys about, and I can straighten you out, literally. I figured out, I think everybody I talked to this week was, you've heard me many times use the term, you're backwards in your body, right? Well, when you're backwards in your body, you literally feel like the world's against you. Well, the reason is because you're usually against yourself, because your spirit is turned around backwards in your body. When I look at you in the spiritual dimensions, you really do have eyes on the back of your head. And so what you want to do, you want to be able to be face on. Okay. Now there's a certain demon that plays with people and does this to you guys. And I'm going to flip you around. I want you to just realize here's what's going on right in the beginning, because I want you to be face on instead of face backwards or ass backwards or back backwards or whatever you call it. And so I want you just to relax for a second. And you just simply would ask your angels, God, please help me. Please help me. Straighten me out.
Straighten me out.
All right. And you'll notice that you'll actually straighten right out. And imagine your body staying still and your spirit flipping around to where you're face on in your body. And there we go. Now, some of you guys will notice your face feels warm, and some of you guys will notice your sinuses open, and some of you guys, your feet are warm, and you'll feel different little sensations in your body. Well, this makes life easy instead of life hard. And so you want to do this. This is a good thing to do every day, because I've noticed that this is happening more and more and more with people. And so when I was sitting here and I was meditating for a few minutes, getting ready to do the show, I suddenly realized I wasn't totally backwards. I was sort of sideways, and I thought, what is up? Let me get straightened out. And so, and then when I did that, I felt really, really good. And then we were actually making young faces before the show. And I realized the more attentive you look, the younger you look. See? So if you ever want to impress someone with how young you look, just look attentive. See? Wow. Excited, right? Attentive. And so remember that little secret. TV land. Hi. You want to, and I'm kidding. You should have seen the face that Dean was making to Noach. Anyway, so Dean, do your young face.
I don't have a young face. I'm already young.
You're already young. You are young. You're like me. You're 100 years old and you don't look that old. I don't look 79, so you're looking good. And Michelle, you always look young, so you're cheating somehow. I don't know what it is. And Tanoge is the most exaggerated one with faces. Tanoge, where you at? Where are you? And so,
not true, Gary.
Well, yeah. When he don't like something, he makes a nasty face. And so, do your nasty face.
I don't know. You.
Yeah, like that thing. That's really that. You got a super nasty. You're nice looking, but your little nasty face is really nasty. And Adriana, you can't help but look young because you are. And so, well, we all know Tanoche robbed the cradle with you. And so, hey, how are you, girl?
Oh no.
How you doing? She's like, oh, I'm shy. I just happen to be beautiful. I happen to be young. I'm also smart, by the way. And so. I'm having fun here with my crew, my crowd, and we're carrying on and we're laughing and having a really great time here on Tapping In. I hope you guys do. And so remember, we got all kinds of spiritual little secrets. I'll be giving you these little tidbits. A lot of times people think you have to really sit down, get into a lotus position, and and do all. You don't really have to do all that always. There's nothing wrong with doing that. It's always good. Or you have to do a long meditation. You can actually do very short meditations and fill yourself full of light. It's really simple. You can ask your angels and ask God at any point of your day, please, angels, please, God, give me a spiritual gift to make me feel good. And then you'll just say, God, angels, please give me a spiritual gift to make me feel good. And then whatever you need will come to you. And then you just have to allow it to come to you. And so, when I'm looking at you, 96% of you guys got a spiritual gift right then. And the ones that didn't get a spiritual gift because you didn't really want one or you didn't ask for one. And so, but they'll come to you, and spiritual gifts actually sort you out. They make you feel so much better. And so today I want to talk to a lot of people. I want to talk to you guys. I want to run through your issues, your problems, your junk, your stuff. I also want to talk a little bit about the golden age, because the golden age is upon us. Here we are. Did I sound like a Southern preacher when I said that? A little bit. The golden age is upon us. There we are. How's that? Right? Heal, y'all. And so, but the golden age is a time where you can about not even try and be spiritually gifted. You can about not even try, and you're going to find psychic things happen in your life, in your world. You can almost not try, and it will just come to you from somewhere. Your loved ones will talk to you in your dreams. You'll find all kinds of things will happen. You know, like if you can see angels, you can also see demons, because you have a bunch of demons get after you, and it always freaks everybody out. And so, but you can also get a spiritual gift, and you can clear yourself. And that's the cool thing. I try to teach you guys how to do that all the time, because that's really the key to making everything work out good. I appreciate you again for being here. Thank you so much. And so, and today I want to talk to a bunch of people. All right. So we're talking to folks. Let me put my get on down to business classes on. And here we are. And so I'm gonna talk to you guys. You know, it's really crazy. Yesterday, I had this cool experience. I was eating dinner, and all of a sudden, a picture pops up on my phone, and it was me and Judy and Emmeline. And so that was pretty cool, I thought. And so I just texted it to Judy, you know, because Emmeline's our friend, our native friend on the other side that passed away a couple of years ago. And she was so gifted, and she'll come to me, give me gifts, make me aware of things. And she does the same thing to you, right, Judy? She does the same thing.
Yes. It's almost as though she's right in this dimension.
Yeah. She's like hanging out and stuff. And you might remember she had a great big voice, and she looked a little bit like Cochise. And so, can I say that? Is that correct? Or, I don't know. I'm always worried about screwing something up. But anyway, but she would be laughing because I would tell her that, and she'd go, "I know I look like an Indian. That's what I am. I'm an Indian." But she had this great big voice, and she was very, very strong-willed, and a very, very tough woman, but also the most caring, loving person that I'd ever met. And so, and she was mine and Judy's best friend. And so she popped up yesterday. I sent it to Judy, and Judy, texted me back. And she said, "Did you know it was her birthday?" And I'm like, "No, is it? Wow." I can't even keep track of Dean's birthday. It took me about 10 years to get used to it. And so, but it was crazy because and you said she's been popping up with you too, Judy, right?
Yeah, she's, I hear her laughing, and I hear she comes to me it almost every day. And
crazy, right? Yeah,
just helping guide and telling me things, and laughing, and it's really weird, because her and Jason both are like, and I've talked to other people, and she comes to them too, and it's very real. You look at it and you go, "Did I hear that clear?" And
well, I mean, I hear her so clearly, and I do the same thing with Jason, and Jason and Emmeline. Emmeline was the first one that went into the golden heaven, and I didn't exactly understand the golden heaven because it was brand new to me. But Emmeline was the first one that went through the gates of the golden heaven, and she got inside, and they asked her, "What would you like?" And she was like, "I just want a small cabin." Right. And so, of course, I would have asked for 3 castles, a couple of Rolls Royces, but Emmeline was wanting a small cabin. And so she got one, and she says, "Gary, I got the first house up here." So she was very proud of that. And then before long, she's doing work, and I see her working with the angels and working with God and doing stuff. And then Jason,
she's really running the show up there.
She kind of really is. She really is. And so, and I see all this, and so, and I thought, well, look at that. That's wild. I mean, how long was this planned for? And I was so lucky to be around her. And it's interesting because Jason I see up there all the time as well. And Jason was the first person that got this very special gift. God gave it to me. It was a staff. And I can give it to all you guys right now. And in case you have a family member die, you might, you know, and you want to be able to use this spiritual gift to help them cross over because it makes it easy. Okay. And so there's a spiritual gift of a staff, and the staff has diamonds in it. And I want you to just reach up and say, God, give me the spiritual gift of the golden diamond staff. God, give me the spiritual gift of the golden diamond staff. And when you reach and grab it and you put it in your chest, and there we go. That's all you got to do. Now, anytime in here, if you got family members or friends or anyone dying, you can always give them the gift and they put it in their chest. And when they put it in their chest, this actually will make passing easy. And they'll just simply go right into the gates. As a matter of fact, with Jason, the gates came to him. And it was one of the craziest things I'd ever seen to date. And it was really wild because I'm talking to Judy right at the moment of him passing. And I wasn't in the room that day. I was there, I guess the day before, but like Judy called me. She said, I think he's about to go. And I could see him, and I all of a sudden saw God, and I said, I see God walking into the room. Judy says, yeah, the room is hot and white. And then you can tell him, Judy, for the rest. It was really wild to see this.
Well, you were just, kind of play by play calling it as things were happening. And you had said that the heaven was like coming down to the house so that there was no, chance of him being lost in between going upstairs or anything. The heaven came right down.
Yeah. And I never seen that, because when people pass, and I've been around for a lot of them, when people pass, they kind of go up and there's a tunnel of light. And after about 15 minutes, you get to heaven. Well, it was crazy because the gates, this golden heaven, came down to earth and came down to right above the house. And then I saw God come in. He walked into Jason. I said, he just stepped into him, and he stayed in there for about a minute. And then I said, I see God. And he just stepped out of Jason. And then he reached and he took a round ball of light out of Jason. And I said, I think he's gone. And I heard some rumbling around. Judy said he just simply went, whew, last breath. Crazy. And so that was really crazy. And then your daughter, of course, and Jason's wife, said, oh my God, he's gone, but it was really wild to see it. And it was present time, perfectly led, and it was so easy, and then Jason went into heaven. He went into the gates, and it was really crazy. All of his family was around. And as soon as he got into the gates, he looked, his body wasn't messed up and skinny anymore. And he simply said the holy words, holy shit, I made it. Right. And so he was like, yeah. And when I said that, it was really crazy because his family's laughing, they're like going, oh my God, that's him. And so, but it was really crazy because then he would come to me, and there's a great meditation upon the online club, you guys. And there's a Jason meditation that is really, I hear so much feedback from people talking about it. And so sometimes there's things I don't get myself because, he can see it more of a bird's eye view from there than here. And so he'll explain things to me, and then I explain them to you guys. And so it's really good to have friends on the other side. And keep in mind, a lot of your family members that are passed to the other side really will act as angels these days. And it's pretty amazing seeing it happen. And all you got to do is clear your energy where they can see you, because they can see you much clearer if you clear your own energy. Then you'll be able to feel them, see them, experience them, and they'll be able to look after you as an angel does from the other side. And so, but anyway, Emmeline just wanted to share her birthday with us, I guess, this week. And so that was really crazy. And my phone just popped up.
And Jason's is on April 15th. So that was kind of weird in itself.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, because
Oh,
there's a lot of pictures of him and her together in us. And but it's good to have friends in high places, moral of the story. So here we go. All right. We got questions. What's going on? Anybody got any questions? And what you want to know? You had some go on this week? Did you figure out you were backwards in your body and crazy and then you got switched around? I mean,
well, Gary, do you think that okay, so this golden heaven and that Emmeline and Jason went into, do you think people can ask for their ones that are passed on to go to that
Yes.
heaven? I mean, can you switch heavens, so to speak, and have an Uber come and pick you up? Or,
I like that
what?
one.
How does that work, right?
How does that work?
Well, you can, once you get to heaven, all your relatives that are even passed on in other heavens, if you get into the golden heaven, you can ask for them to come and they'll show up there. And that was one of the first tricks I saw when Emmeline went, because she started getting some of her family members that would show up there into this heaven. And then I would see this all the time. And so this was really quite an experience for a few months for me. Because it was just, and more people would show up and go to this golden heaven. And the neat thing about this golden heaven is it's a heaven where you get to be physical and spiritual, just like earth, except more spiritual. And so I think they're having a very physical experience in this heaven, just like we have a physical experience here on earth. So it's definitely a different thing. And now I see this golden heaven dropping down closer and closer and closer and to the earth. And I'm not sure exactly in line where it is. I know we have the rapture heaven right above us. It's a round kind of golden, ring around the planet. And that's to keep us safe. Above there's actually a dark dimension that I believe is the COVID dimension, because I see a lot of snakes in it and stuff like that. And then above that one is the ultimate heaven dimension. And then I think the third ring that's around it is probably this golden. We don't have one on this illustration, but the third ring that I think is there is part of the ultimate heaven. And that's where, when you pass, you don't have to go through much processing, if you would. It's like you pass to the front of the line and zing right on through like Jason did, and the heaven comes down to you. And so the dimensions are definitely changing and a lot of stuff's going on. And I want you to know that I know I don't know. And so always remember, you got to know you don't know, and then you're going to be able to know everything as you go. And so always be humble and be aware that no matter how much you know spiritually, be very, very humble, no ego with it. These days, your ego will beat you to death. And so let me show you one of the biggest tricks I ever figured out. And I do this every now and then just for fun to clean up people. Many times we mess our worlds up because of our egos. And so, and I've learned a few ego lessons, Hundine, over the years. And
Never. What ego, Gary?
Oh, no ego for me.
Never.
And so, I mean, I should have had more ego than anybody on the planet, because I did so much morning drive time radio. And I would do this with DJs, morning DJs. And of course, they have no ego, none whatsoever. Yeah. And we lived in Beverly Hills. Oh, yeah. No ego. And a lot of my friends were famous, actors and no ego. And so I was around a lot of people who actually had the biggest egos on earth. And so, I mean, I should have osmosis a little bit of ego. And I did, but I learned that ego is a real bummer, and it'll mess you up. And so I thought ego was a part of us. I didn't think ego was a demon. And then I realized, after, living a few more days, that ego is a demon. There's an ego demon. You guys want to get rid of your ego demon so you don't block all your gifts and your light and your happiness and mess up everything in your world, basically. Right? Okay. So you'd say, God, let me borrow your sword to kill my ego demons with. God, say it out loud. God, let me borrow your sword to help me kill my ego demons with. Please, God, please. Okay, now grab it. It's a golden sword. He handed it to you. Now I want you to just cut around inside of you, just stab around inside your body. Some of you will start to smile now because it feels good. As you kill your ego demons, they'll fall out of you and they land on the floor. And then you have to stab around until you whack them all. And when you stab them, when they're on the floor, out of your body, they catch on fire. And that's what happens. And there we go. And so a lot of you guys will feel a little warm in your throat and in your heart and in your body, different places in your body. This warming your throat thing is because now when you speak, you won't speak out of ego. You'll speak out of you. You'll be saying what you really want to say. You won't be saying things out of ego. And you won't have to, when people always want, everybody's got those different relatives and friends or relationships where everybody's trying to one up you all the time. And you're just waiting for your chance where you can finally one up this person, right? And so you won't have that need. You won't even care. You're like, yeah, okay, yeah, you win. Woohoo, you really won. And so, but you'll see that this really works. And then you give God his sword back and you say, thank you, God. Thank you, God. There you go. Now, when I look at you guys are, if I read it, you're collectively 65% to 70% more clear than you were before the show started. And that's simply because you got rid of your ego demons. And so this is going to really feel good. Some of your heads feel a little dizzy, a little lightheaded. Hey, raise your hand if you feel a little something going on. Okay. Well, that's because you shook an ego demon or 2 or 20. It depends. They could be a lot. There we go. Perfect. Now, who's got some questions? We got any questions? No questions? Okay, we'll move on. I'm messing with you.
Oh, no questions. Good night, everybody.
All right. Good to see you.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Right.
Ready to go.
Let's go ahead and get Tim and Gail Foley on
good.
the line.
They're my buddies.
Yeah.
right,
Unfortunately,
Tim.
Tim's in the hospital right now.
Oh, okay. That's why it's all right. Can you unmute yourself, Tim or Gail? There you go.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hey,
How
girl.
are you guys?
Hi, Gary.
Hi. You're in the hospital?
Hi.
Who's in the hospital? Tim's in the hospital?
Jim's in the hospital. He had surgery on his foot yesterday.
Okay.
And so I was wondering if he was backwards, does that cause you to get infected? What does it cause?
Well, it causes things cannot work right. It definitely can do that. And so when I look, I'm just going to project lots of healing energy. I'm just going to fix it. Okay. I'm going to project as much healing energy as I can. And the infection's in his foot, right?
Yeah.
And a little bit in his leg.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
And so
heard it. He heard it last week, and they just said it was sprained. It wasn't broken, and no blood clot or anything. But he just got worse and worse. And finally, Thursday, I had him taken to the ER, and they did surgery on him yesterday.
Septic.
It was septic.
right. And so because I see the infection going up his leg a little bit, it got red and nasty, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Just let me work on this. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. And so I'm just asking for your angels, and I'm asking God to help, and I'm asking for everybody that's here watching or everybody that will ever watch this show to raise your hands up like this and project healing energy into Tim's foot and leg. And there we are, and into Tim. And there we go. And there we go. And there we go. And they're going to play around with blood thinners with you, Tim. Have they done that yet? Do you know? You may not hear me, you may have lost me, but anyway, I just now cleared everything I saw and I pulled a dart.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Oh, okay, good. They stopped his blood thinners Thursday because they knew they were going to have to open him up. He usually is on blood thinners on Pradaxa. So they stopped him, and he was off of them for 24 hours before they did the surgery.
Okay, part of that is causing.
Now it got back on.
Yeah,
Okay,
he just
part
got
of
back on.
okay, well, that's what I saw, and part of that is actually causing a delayed healing, but it was a necessary thing to do. Okay,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so it'll get better quicker because that being back, like it was used to being, and so
Right, okay.
so there we go. And so now you can feel your hands getting warm. I see Tim. I see you getting really warm in the back of your head, and I see your hands, and I see light going all the way down to your feet, and so there we go. And so you be good, okay?
Thank you very much, Gary. Thank
Hey,
you.
thank you guys. Take care.
Okay, bye.
Heal up.
Luck.
There we go. That was neat. And so healing energy really does work. I see a lot of people that are super sick and to the point of dying stuff and crazy things and COVID, more COVID, and so and really it's pretty amazing what we're capable of with healing these days. And it's kind of nutty because sometimes I forget I can do it. believe it or not. And so the other day I was cooking, I was frying something, some good old North Carolina fried something or another I was cooking, and the grease popped on my finger right here. See my finger? Look at that. See, band-aided up. And so anyway, I mean, it burned me. It was really bad. And I said, oh God, this is bad. And so talking about pain, and I suddenly remembered that I'm a healer. You know, I was like, well, why not fix me? Finger's killing me, right? And so it was on fire, and I asked my angels, and I said, God, I need to heal my finger right now. And they said, blow the fire out of it. And I went, and I could see the flame on my finger. It looked like it was on fire, and I was just like, and I just did it one time, and all the pain instantly went away, you know. And of course, I'm having a hissy. I'm in the kitchen. I'm telling everybody, wow, I fixed my, everybody's like, whatever, so what? Big deal, but it was a really big deal to me. And so, when healing is important, healing is really important when you get healed. When you're the one getting healed, that's when healing is important. It's really easy to kind of go, yeah, okay, whatever, yada, yada, here we go. But healing is a very important thing. And there's not a bigger blessing than if you guys heal somebody, because when you heal somebody, you get healed. That's the way it works. It's the quickest good karma you could possibly get. So anytime you pray for someone, wish someone to be better, project your healing energy to somebody, anytime you do something in that nature, then you get healed too. Because it was crazy when I realized I could fix my burnt off finger, and the pain went away. And it was very good. It was good. And so, but you guys will be able to help your own self. So don't forget that we're all healers, and you guys are healers. So don't be dumb like me and forget you are one, and just fix whatever's wrong. And so just realize you have the ability to do that these days. And so that's what I believe. So anyway, there we go. Who we got?
Awesome. Thank you, Gary. Let's go to Denise Dixon, please.
Okay.
Hi, Denise. Thanks
Okay,
for being
Denise.
patient.
Unmute yourself.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Hey.
Thank you so much for having me right now. I'll promise to be really quick, because I have
Okay.
a reading with Gary in a couple weeks.
Oh, good.
So
I look
just
forward to it.
one question. I have been having this pain in my just under my elbow. There's like a bump here,
Right.
and I don't know if it's my lymph node or if it's like a cyst, because I wake up in the mornings at 1 and it goes across my chest. And then I also have headaches. So I'm kind of concerned. I'm not real fearful, but I'm just concerned about what it is. Is it the lymph node, or is it just a cyst pressing on something?
I heard it's just a cyst. And so that's what I heard. And so that's what I heard. Which is good news. And that's if you don't turn it into bad news. See, you got to not have fear. Did you have an earlier time where you had a cancer thing or something? Or you thought you did, or somebody around you did?
I thought I did, but
You didn't.
it was like
okay.
up here,
Okay.
because
Right.
both my mother and my sister had
There we go. Because I
cancer.
felt it. So you had a trauma based on cancer, and you keep on manifesting you up a nice dose of it. Okay.
Oh.
Well, you don't want to do that, right?
No.
Okay. So
No.
here's what you got to do. You got to stop it. Okay. And so you know how you
Okay.
stop it?
Stop thinking about it.
You just stop it. And so worry is a way that you mojo yourself. We all do. We all worry and we mojo ourselves. And so here, now let me clear this off you. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of this worry. And when I started to get rid of this worry energy, I felt a little pain in your forehead. Could you feel that? It feels like somebody's pulling something out of there. Feel it? It's kind of strange feeling. There it goes. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. See, it's just breaking loose. You got these little barbed hooks that run out into the cosmos and attach to demons in an upside down pyramid, which is a hell dimension. And so you're creating you're creating your own hell. And I just blew all that stuff up. And so now then, see, you feel lighter. Now take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. There. No more mojo. We got rid of it. And so you had mojoed yourself with your fearful thinking and your worry. And now I got rid of it. There we go. And you got rid of it. Just let it go. There it goes. And there, and there, and there, and there, And now that area that was feeling kind of a little pain in your forehead now is warm in your forehead. Feel? See, it's a little warm
Yes.
there. Weird,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, it got really warm in one area. And
Very
so,
weird. Yeah.
yeah. And so I just pulled it out of you. You're the one crammed it in there. I just got rid of it. Okay. And so, and you didn't really
Really?
cram. Yeah. Well, you didn't mean to, but what happens is, see, when you have loved ones that have issues and cancers and things, and then sometimes it can be real fearful. And you got to be, a lot more like Olga, who was on last week. If you remember Olga, I hope she's on tonight. I hope you are. Hey, Olga, if you are. And she had some stage 4 cancer that was beating her up, as a lot of other people were last week. Last week was stage 4 cancer week. And so there was like,
Wow.
some people were, Alice's husband got rid of it. Olga was almost rid of it. And another person was starting the journey of getting rid of it. And so here we are. And so you can get rid of anything, I believe, if you can not be fearful, and just keep going on into the light and allow the light to heal you. And then you'll see crazy things happen in a really positive way. And so, but go ahead.
So are they going to operate on me to get rid of it?
It feels like it could go, I had the same exact thing, I believe, in my hand. Okay. And it was a little knot.
Yeah.
And it got a little bigger and bigger. And then I just decided I wanted it to go away. Okay. So you decide you want it to
in
go
your
away.
mind. Yeah.
In my mind. And I just, decided I would like for this to go away. And it took about a week and it went away. And so
Wow.
so you can try to decide it's going to go away, but in the meantime, go to the doctor, jump through every hoop, do everything the doctor says as well. See, I'm a healer that believes, I believe in everybody. I believe in holistic healing. I believe in Eastern, Western, Northern, Southern, great grandma healing.
Wow.
Old lady in a cave, old man, whatever, right?
Yeah.
I believe in everything. So don't turn down any help from anybody. And so, and heaven can do a lot of magic, but so can people here, and medical science has come a long way. So I believe in everything, whatever works.
Thank you.
Hey, you're going to be fine. Good luck, honey.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Good luck.
You feel better?
Thank you so much. Feel better?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, yes, I do.
Isn't that crazy? You can make yourself sick by thinking.
Yep.
Like
it's manifesting it.
I used to have a psychic healer friend, Caroline Hart, and she'd say, stinking thinking. Remember that, Dee? Caroline? Yeah, she was crazy. She could see all kinds of stuff. She was the first person that really could see demons in such clarity. It was crazy. And so she was I was around quite a few psychics in my time and healers in my time, but she was a great one. Anyway, who we got?
Thank you. Let's get a new person on named Leon and his wife. I think it's under
Leon?
Yeah, Leon, please.
I can't find it, Michelle.
It's under MI.
MI?
Yeah, it's under my wife.
Oh, my.
Yeah, MI. For some
My wife and I. That was nice.
Yeah, Leon and his wife. Thanks
All right,
for being
Leon,
with us,
unmute
Leon.
yourself. There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for being with us.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good. How are you?
We're good. We're good. What's your question tonight?
Yeah. This is not a commercial, but I had issues with my kidneys. My wife and I both have multiple myeloma, but the Nectura and the Ion 5 mineral drops.
Yeah.
Kidneys got a great report now. So
wow.
I just want to let you know that wasn't commercial. That's real stuff.
Yeah, I hear this. You know how often I hear this? This is the craziest thing. And so, and Michelle's here and Dean with me in person. So is Tanoja and Adriana in North Carolina. And so every morning, as everybody is, we're like passing the jug of Nectura around the breakfast table, right? and so everybody's like, give me that, and we're like, doing our morning drops, with Ion 5. And I have to say that my energy, because sometimes I forget to take it. I mean, I really do. I just get busy and I kind of forget. And so, but since Michelle is here, because she reminds me every morning, I feel so good. And I have a ton of energy. Did you guys get a lot more energy? Were you just
Oh yeah. Yes. And I'm not a salesperson either, so I want to make that clear. I just drink it. I don't sell it.
That's all good.
Well, it's an amazing product. And the very first time I was talking to Tony and Lonnie, you know, the heads of the company, we were talking about a whole nother issue thing they were working on a project, and I was helping them with it. And so here we are, we're in this big suite in Las Vegas. And thank you, Tony and Lonnie. They were keeping us there. And it was crazy because they brought a little gift basket, right? And I go, what is your other business you do? You know? And so they said, oh, well, here's what we do. And they were doing it in Japan. And so, they do a lot. They do, like, you know, I don't know, $150 million a year in Japan, you know, and so it's a big business. And I said, you know, I said, well, let me try it, you know, and of course, everybody's always giving me products, right? And so I tried it. And when I tried it, I saw the light go down my throat, into my stomach, and go out through my body. I saw it and I felt it, and my stomach got warm, and then my whole body got warm because I'm energy sensitive. And once I saw that, I was like, oh my God, this, and I went off, right? This really works. This will heal you. This heals people. And so from my vision, I mean, I really, you know, I didn't need to be sold. I was sold. And so, and then I did the little ion 5 drops, and I explained, I said, this brings all the healing properties of everything going on inside of the cell. I said, it really has an amazing assay. And Tony went, oh my God, you're good. I didn't know you could do this. And I like, well, I worked on a science project with scientists where it was a nanotechnology, and it was figuring out the sense of smell. I was actually the person that picked the project in 1999. Long story short, 2004, we won the Nobel Prize because we figured it out. Wow. And so I can see into those levels, those nanotechnology levels. And so when I saw this magic, this absolute magic that the Ion 5 did and the Nectura did, I'm like, okay, give me some of this. And so, yeah, I've been taking it ever since, you know.
Oh, and great.
So, but I'm glad you're healed. I mean, you feel all your levels came back great with your kidneys.
Yeah, yes, everything doctor said come back in a year. So that was great to hear, because they used to wave their hand when I asked about my kidneys. So the question I really had, like I say, my wife and I, we both have multiple myeloma, bone disease, cancer, in which you could help us out with your gifts to give us extra healing. And I want you, this is my wife, my angel. If you never seen her angel, here's one sitting right next to me.
Wow.
So
she's beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
I can feel it. You guys are beautiful.
Thank you. You too. Also.
Yeah, you guys are beautiful together. And so I already felt the healing leaving. And, you know, if I take my glasses off, because I started tearing up. And so anytime there's a lot of healing energy coming out of me and going into somebody, I just start to tear up. And so you guys will know when you're healing somebody, nobody gets healed without a tear. And so I'm just bringing down all this light, you know, and I'm seeing this beautiful infinity energy, figure 8 energy going up to the most healing heavens. And I see all this purple light going down into your body and blue light going into your body. You guys notice how warm you're getting right now? You feel?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. What does that feel like?
Oh, that feels good. Thank you.
See, and now you feel it on a bone level. See?
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
That's a crazy feeling, right?
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm. There. And see, she can feel it too. You feel it?
I just felt something in my knees.
Yeah. Oh, good. All right. And so, but I just see all this light going through you guys. And so I want everybody watching and everybody that will ever watch this video to project all this healing energy to you guys. You just put your hands up like this, and you just ask the angels to use all your spiritual gifts to fill these guys full of healing light. And there you go. And now you notice your sinuses open, guys. Feel that? All of a sudden you can breathe. And so, yeah. Well, the reason you can breathe is because you're going to keep breathing. That's what.
Amen.
Yeah.
Thank
We
you.
receive it. Thank you so much.
There we are. Boy, I got high. I got really high. Ooh. You know, she is an angel. Look how bright her face is. My God.
Yes,
Look at her, man.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, look how bright. Look at her. Look at her. Look how bright she is. Oh my God.
Wow.
She's on fire. There we are.
Yes.
Anyway, well, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I'm so glad that Nectura. See, sometimes God will give us like different products that are like really God-led angel products that help us with our physical bodies, and sometimes God will give us people that will help us with our physical bodies. And so that's the reason. What do I believe in? Yes. I believe in everything. And so, but you guys are doing a really good job with yourself. Thank you. Really nice. Even though that wasn't a commercial, it was a great testimonial.
Right? We love that. We're so happy for you.
Hey,
too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, appreciate you guys. Hey, you know what? I see. I'm gonna have. You know what? I'm gonna have a spiritual retreat. I'm gonna have a spiritual retreat in North Carolina as soon as the world opens up a little more. And so I want to invite you guys for free. Okay.
Whoa.
All right.
Thank
So,
you.
all right.
Now
Yeah.
you talk about someone getting hot.
Yeah. All right. And so,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Leon,
Yeah, but
can you message your contact info to us so that way we could write it down?
Yes, I sure will.
yeah, because we just want to hang out with you and heal with you. Okay. In person.
Thank you. Now
All right.
I'm crying.
Oh, you guys are sweet. All right. Well, we love you, and we'll see you
Love
soon.
you too. Love you.
Yeah, as soon as the world opens up, we're gonna hang out.
Hey.
Okay.
All
All right.
right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I can't
right.
wait to meet them. Thank you, guys. And
I
you know,
know.
Thank you.
yeah, that was amazing. And there's some questions on there too about people asking about these products you're talking about, Gary. So if you want, you guys can contact my number. But we got to thank Alice Smith.
Oh no! Well, here we go. Well, let's go ahead. What's your number? Say your number. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Tell everybody.
If you guys want, go ahead and contact my number at 702-822-0548.
One more time.
702-822-0548, or email me directly at michelle@clubsparkle.com. And we got a lot of members that are on this webinar, so you guys can also reach out to each other. Alice Smith was the one that actually got Leon on the Nectura. So thank you, Alice, for getting Leon on there. I'm so happy.
Well, you know, the reason I'm going to interrupt, the reason that Alice got Leon on the Nectura, and I didn't even know that, was because her husband got on the Nectura, and it was really crazy because I didn't even know they were taking Nectura, and they had booked a private session with me. I've been reading Alice, for a long time, and her husband, but they came to me years ago, and they were in a seminar. And or maybe Alice, I think you came to me in a private reading. I said, please bring him to the seminar because I'm going to work on him, because she told me he had stage 4 cancer. And he came, and basically he had a death sentence, was what it sounded like, what the doctors told him. And I had him in the seminar with me, and I read him, and I saw this light going down, and I worked on him with healing, and all this light went into him. And then I heard he's healed, telling me he ain't going to die. I said, well, you're not going to die. You're not going to go anywhere. I said, you're going to be healed. And he is. And so that's just a beautiful thing about this. And so, Alice, how are you? What's going on? And so no wonder you recommended Nectura, because I didn't even know that he was taking Nectura, but I in her reading, I said, what is he taking that is working with healing him? I said, something really worked with bringing all the light into him. What's he taking? And she answered me almost like I was the idiot, and going, Nectura, and so that's what, and I didn't have any idea. So anyway, so Alice, how are you? How's it going? Are you there? Where you at?
Let's get her.
Oh, you want me to get Alice?
Yeah.
She's on here.
Okay,
Yeah, she talks to us a lot, but she's our friend. We got our buddies we talk to a lot. And so, Alice, how you doing? You're from Las Vegas. And so, are you? Yeah.
Hi, Gary. Hi,
Hey.
everybody.
Hey.
Beautiful.
I am so excited that Leon and his wife are better with the Nectura. And Gary, we want to thank you, especially because when I went to that reading, you did mention Nectura, and we reacted right away. And I want to thank Dean and Michelle and Jeannie. We all are such good friends with you, Gary, and them, that we're going to be healing people.
Well, I think that's the beautiful thing. When people heal people is when they see other people, you get healed, or some close family member gets healed. And so that's when you heal people, because you go, I can do this. This really works. Oh, there we are. Hey, buddy, how are you?
Hey, man.
How's it going?
It's been working.
I'm being like a dog.
Oh, well, bless you. Yeah.
I'm great, guys. Yeah, I'm tired though. I've been working all day. Got guests coming next week, so we're getting the place ready.
Yeah. But
Oh,
Leon-
there we go. Well, I'm going to move in soon, so there we are. I'll keep it
Okay,
going.
come on over.
I'm going to run away from home in North Carolina and start back on the road. You know, I look forward to going some places. That'll be fun.
Forget that hotel in Vegas, man. You got a room.
Yay! No, that sounds good. You know, I'm like, if I had, you know, I can imagine all the hotels I've been to in the years. It'd be a crazy number. You know, I'm so good though. You know, I'm actually good wherever I'm at. I'm good, but I'm always happy to be if I'm hanging out with friends. It's always beautiful. And so, anyway, did you guys have a question? What's happening? Anything going on?
Yeah, you're doing really good.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
good.
Great.
Oh, good. You know, that's my favorite question.
Yeah.
My favorite question is, I'm good.
Thank you, Lord. And
Yeah,
thank you, Gary, and thank you, everybody.
Yeah,
Love
thank
to
you.
see you on Saturday.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely. Makes our day.
Oh, good. All right. Well, lots of love. Well, your healing made my day. So thank
All right,
you.
well, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Stay
you.
there.
Love you.
That's amazing. Love you
Love
guys.
y'all.
We love you guys so much. Makes me so
That's
happy.
crazy stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, but when people see healings, and you know, I see them a lot. I have for many years. And you know, when I see healings and I see these kind of, most of the time people call it miracles, and I call it normal, but I'm always still blown away every time I see it. I'm always just so appreciative and just saying, thank you, God, for allowing this to just come through us to other people who need it. And so that's what it is. And you guys, a lot of times you need it. And so just allow yourself to be healed of whatever's going on with you. And just that's how you do it. And everybody can do this in oneness. And that's what oneness is all about. And oneness is very, very important. The most important thing. That's how all the light beings in the universes have survived for all these eons and eons, according to God. He goes, we're all one with each other. And we all heal each other. We all help each other. We all get rid of each other's darkness. And so anyway, it's a beautiful thing. And so who we got? Who we got,
Thank you
guys?
so much, Gary. Well, you know, while we're on that subject real
may
quick,
be.
before we go to the next person, Michelle, let's go to Edwina Gilbert. I love what she just posted on the chat feed.
Oh, okay.
Edwina, we love you.
Look at
Edwina.
Michelle hijacking the show.
No, I just.
All right, Edwina, unmute yourself.
Hey guys,
Hey, girl, what up?
how are you?
We're good. We're good. How you doing?
Well, I've been better. I'll say that. But speaking about the next tour and everything, guys, you remember with everything that me and Roy was going through last year, and he was on the show, and we were just lost. We spoke to you, and I actually was in the room, and he spoke to Roy about his back. Gary, I have not worn a back brace since June of last year. I just want to say that. We started taking the Nectar and the Ion 5. They gave Roy a month to live, and they can go back to the podcast and YouTube and actually watch it. And he went back. We started giving him the products, and Roy been back at work, man, for months now. You know, doing amazing.
Wow.
You changed our life so much. I mean, it's something else. You know, right now me and him ain't seeing eye to eye, but the blessing of this podcast is amazing. I want you all to know, not just you, Gary, but everybody here. I love you so much. You are my church. When Saturdays come, I am racing. Do you hear me?
I get healed. I get healed from you, and I appreciate you so much. And so, even if you're not seeing quite eye to eye with him right now, at least he's here. You know. And so, yeah. I'm glad he's doing better.
He is, and again, Nectura Ion 5, it was just amazing. So we didn't get the Nectura at first, we just got the Ion 5, and we really stuck with it every day. He got up out the bed, he couldn't walk our dog. He walked our dog within 2 to 3 days of him starting to take it, I swear. It was absolutely amazing. I was crying so much, I couldn't believe it. I just was like, thank God. You know, it's amazing.
Well, you're amazing. Tell him hello, okay? As soon as you guys start speaking again, tell him hello. All right.
Please help me out.
I cleared a bunch of demons off of him. He had the I'm not demons on him. You know, when people have I'm not demons on them, the I'm not demons, guys, and all you guys are going through this because these demons were really prevalent this week. And so the I'm not demon will make you who you're not. It'll make you say things that you're not, and it'll just roll out of your mouth, you know, and it'll roll out of the other person's mouth you're having a little fight with. And so does that make sense to you, Edwina?
Well, it's a little more to that, Gary.
Yeah, but I get it. I get it. And so, but here's the thing, let's get rid of, well, it makes people who they're not. And so he would do things he's not, you would, and that's what happens. And so what you want to do is just say, I am, say that I am. And so everybody else, if you guys say the words, I am good. I am happy. I am abundant. I am love. I am whatever you want to be, and whatever you are. And so you just say that, and that'll give you a tremendous amount of power right now. I am. And the I am gets rid of the I'm not demon. So there's the trick. Okay. So good luck, girl. I love you. Okay. You're looking good.
Thank you, Edwina.
Thank you, Edwina.
Oh, it's always good to see her.
Yes.
I like her a lot, and then love her too. You know how you love everybody and then you don't always like everybody, And I'd feel bad at saying that, because you think, all you guys think, what a cynical bastard. But God tells me that. God sometimes will pop in when I'm doing a reading or doing a show or something, and God will pop in and say, tell them I like them. Tell them I like them. And I said, and sometimes people take it almost like I'm offended, because I love God. So why would God not love me? I said, oh, no. He loves you. But when God tells you he likes you, that's almost like really kind of a higher compliment, because it's really important, because it means you like that person. You like what they do. You like what they present. You like what they project. And so to hear, I like you, that's not a bad thing, because when God says that, it makes me realize how good the person really is, or how together, and how the person may be getting it that I'm talking to. And so it's a neat thing. God likes it when we get it. When we get it spiritually, we get it. We go, oh, okay. Okay, I get it. He likes it when we get it. And so that seems to make him really like us. And so that's important, but he loves us. I think he loves everybody. So anyway, I love you. That's for sure. So, and I think God does too. When I look at you, I just see all this light around your head now. I see all these rainbow colors going everywhere. It's really neat when you talk to people that are healing and getting healed, and seeing people get healed, because there's just so much light that comes from that. It's really amazing. Who we got?
Thank
Who we
you,
got, guys?
Gary. Oh my gosh, you're amazing. Okay, let's go to Michelle DeFalco. Michelle DeFalco. I hope I said that right.
Michelle
with
there we go.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Girl, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We got two pretty girls. Yippee-okay. Yeah.
You.
All the single dudes and a few others as well. I see them perking up, going, "Hey, there I am." They got that young thing going, that attentive look, like that. Hi. I'm 20 years younger now, right? It's like that. So let me be attentive while I talk. Anyway, so what's your question, Dottie? What you got going?
Okay, so I need help to let go of the anxiety and hurt that I feel from my breakup from my boyfriend of a year. And last time I talked to you a few weeks ago, you mentioned that he was confused about his sexuality and who he is.
Right. Did you confront him? I hope not.
No, so I was feeling amazing after I talked to you, literally best I ever felt. I went and spoke to him when I got back to school 2 weeks later, and didn't really expect to be super emotional after, because I was oh, I know the truth now. And when I talked to him, in a way, he kind of confirmed it, because he was yeah, I still don't know the full reason why I broke up with you. And I was okay, cool.
Well, there we go.
Yeah,
but you don't feel bad about you, right? But you were feeling kind of bad about you because of him breaking up. Of course, you're thinking, what's wrong with me? What's the matter? And you realize, well, you're not a guy. So it's okay. All right. Well, you're still hurt. You're real hurt, right? And
yeah, I've been really, really emotional ever since I talked to him. I feel like I kind of got broken up with all over again. I'm feeling all of the really
I think you're purging. I think you're purging what's there. And it takes a while. Sometimes it takes days, weeks, months, and years. Sometimes it can take a while, but here's what I want you to do. Ask God for a brand new heart. Say, God, give me a brand new heart, please.
God, give me a brand new heart, please.
And mean it about 10 times more, and ask him again.
Okay. God, please give me a brand new heart.
You got it. Okay. Grab it in your hand and put it in your chest. Put it in your chest. But leave your hand there for a minute. There we go. Leave it there. There it goes. And it rolled right in. Now take a deep breath. Look at that. See, you got warm in there. See the difference? It feels very, very different. It feels light. The back of your neck got real warm. Your face is sweating.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, see?
My like upper lip.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So you're shining. You're like, yeah. But anyway, you're now. I just feel all this light going into you, and it's really weird because your friend here, she empathed your healing. You felt warm too, right? Your friend. Yeah, you could. Yeah. So I felt you get really, really warm, and I saw you get healed. Did somebody break your heart too, or are you just empathing her?
Yeah.
They broke your heart too.
Mhm.
Well, you got the same gift. You got a new heart as well.
We're on a breakup vacation right now together.
Oh, good for you. Good for you guys. You guys are having fun. Where are you in the
We're in
world?
Austin, Texas.
Oh, a good place to be. Nice
Yep, very
city.
good
And
place to
so, yeah, I did a show there for years and years and years on the radio. And so, but you guys I just see you looking really good. You got beautiful rainbow colors around you. And I hear that both of you are about to have the time of your life. That's what I hear. That would be the message I hear. And both of you guys are about to have the time of your life. And so have a good time. And so I see you having a good era coming up. And this may have been painful, but it's going to put you on a different track that's going to make you really happy. So that's what I see.
Okay.
Yeah. You like pretty boys, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Your friend's gonna let me tell you. You're okay. She's gonna lie. Okay, let me talk to you. I'll talk to the friend. Yeah, but she likes pretty boys. But I see this big machismo dude. I see your new dude is a big machismo dude. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, hey, I'm big.
Well,
I'm machismo.
the last time I asked about it, you said that we were gonna end up being together, but not like obviously like there wasn't like a time within that. So I didn't know if like.
No, I said it was an option. And so there's an option that could be.
Okay.
But you may have another option coming along because you're getting a little open to the idea of maybe, and so I see a door number 2 and we'll see, but the door number 2 could slip into being door number 1 because I just see this really great opportunity for you that you may freak out and say, this is great, and so.
Okay.
I think so. I see you got options, girl. You got options.
Oh,
it's a fine thing. And when you get a new heart, when you ask God for a new heart, what comes with a new heart? What comes with a new heart is a spiritual gift of being able to attract love, be loved, project love in a perfect way. And so you're going to be able to and feel love. See, sometimes people are love bugs, but they can't actually feel love from other people. Sometimes people can only feel love from other people and they're not any good at projecting love back. But I see, this, when you get a new heart from God, it creates an infinity energy between you, God, and also the other person. So it's like the figure 8 energy, the infinity energy. And so you're going to attract a perfect deal here. And so, but I see a machismo pretty boy. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And so it's all right. You'll do well. And both of you will. Both of you will. Your friend's a good friend. You should
She's going on a date. She's going on a date tomorrow with that guy that was right in front of her.
Oh,
like you told her. So she said.
Oh, what was that? What did I tell her? I can't remember.
There was someone right in front of her wanting her attention, and now she's going on a date with him tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Well, he's a nice fella. He's really, really nice, and he's super nervous because you're the prettiest girl he's ever dated.
Oh,
yeah. So he thinks he's totally out of his league.
Nice.
Which is yeah. Of course, that's nice to know, but don't let you go. But it's nice to know that. So it's all good. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, have fun. He'll respond to compliments. And so. Yeah, you can say, just tell him to make up some stuff. Anyway, all right, sounds good. Take care. Lots of love to you too. Have fun. I want to go party with them. How about y'all? That'd be fun.
Fun. Okay. All right, I'm glad I got them on. Okay, are we going to the next?
It's up to Gary.
It's up to Gary.
Oh, yeah, go hit it. I was
Thanks, Gary.
I was on the ride. I was thinking I'm not driving anymore. I'm just riding.
Okay. Thanks. Well, let's go ahead and get.
Hey, Jesse, I miss you. I love you.
You want to see Jesse?
Yeah, anytime. Yeah, I'd talk to Jesse, of course.
Okay, let's go to Jesse first.
This was such a weird energy week. I wonder what he thought about it. Hey, buddy, how are you?
Hi, Jesse.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, you. What's happening, buddy? Whatever. You got so much light in you. I feel really good. I tap into you. My head gets hot. My feet. Thank you. But you have a lot of appreciation. You just have a lot of appreciation. And so that's a nice thing. You know, it's a nice thing. What was your week like? What was it like this week?
It's insane.
It was insane. It was insane, right?
Yeah, definitely you know the I'm not demons and just
right.
Very, very weird and very the what demon is the one that feels like insanely hot, like almost burning your skin hot?
That means that's not a demon, believe it or not. That's how high the vibration was for the people who have the highest vibration on the planet this week. I mean, Dean, Michelle, what did I complain about all this week?
Being so hot that you couldn't stand it.
I was so hot. I mean, everybody thought I was crazy. I was so hot. I had I had all the ACs and all the extra ACs turned on. And it was like, and Jesse, you've been in my house before. It's always cold. And so, I mean, it was like, 50 degrees in the house and I'm acting like everything's normal. And of course, everybody else got coats on, and so, but that's like, it was just that much light. And that's really cool that you noticed that, Jesse. And because it almost felt like you were getting attacked by a demon, but it wasn't a demon. It was the angels, and it was your big God angels and God's self, because there's this new dimension, guys, that's part of the golden dimension and the ultimate heaven. And so, and it came down to earth, and it was really strong. And so it would be like, everybody that I talked to in a private reading were like, like, Gary, I don't know if it's always like this, but I feel like I'm going to catch on fire. And I said, yeah, you feel it, right? When I got that gift, they said, no, I felt it when I picked the phone up, when you first started talking to me, and like I walk around. And this sounds crazy. I don't know if we had a chance to upload those pictures or not, but remember the picture that I did earlier, Dean, Michelle? I don't know if you can get it on your phone and just stick it up to the camera or to
Yeah, I got it. I know exactly which one.
Mm-hmm. But it's like I walk into, yeah, but you could even just put it on your phone, stick it up. But it was like, it was a picture of just light, and my aura is just, I walk into a room. Look at that, guys. Is that crazy? You see my little white aura around me? It looks like you're going to beam me up or something. And so, but there's like, I walk around and I walk into a room, and everybody in the room is like, did you see it? Did you see it? And the room starts to glow. And if you look at me, it's hard to see me because there's so much light around me. So, and I'm not saying anything other than that's what's occurring. And this week was crazy with the light. And so it was so light for me. I was asking other people because I couldn't see anything but glow, and it was a little blurry because it was just the light was like that. But I had the same experience, Jesse. I caught on fire. I mean, it was so uncomfortably hot. But I knew it was healing energy. And I knew it was supposed to be. And in these times, guys, where we transition, this is a transitional time. And in this transitional time, you're going to have these weird things happen to your physical body, like glowing in the dark or stuff like that, right? And you're going to have these times where that kind of light will go through. It happens to a few of us first, and then it'll start to happen to everybody. And so that's what I've noticed. And so, Jesse, you're just a little bit out in front you're like that lead goose out there flying along, and so, but you're such a bright light. That's why you had that happening. You had the same thing happen to you that I physically had happened to me. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Where we're going, I don't know, but we're going somewhere good. So into this new dimension, we'll see. Anyway, I'm glad you had that happen, because it makes me feel, that kind of confirms what I thought, because I thought this is crazy, the amount of healing and the amount of light. So anyway, good to talk to you. Makes sense. You're always a surprise. All right. Thanks, buddy. Lots of love to you. Lots of love. Come see me. All right. That's so cool. Isn't that cool that he had that going on too, guys?
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Right? That was crazy this week. These are the little backstage things I failed to tell people about. I don't talk about them, but maybe I'll remember it or maybe I don't, but it was really good because Jesse actually brought it up and it made me remember. Yeah, that was the most significant thing I had happen this week, as I kept on catching on fire all week. And so there we go. Who we got, guys?
Thank you, Gary. Let's go ahead and go to Terry Peterson, please. Hi, Terry Peterson. Thanks for being patient.
Okay, Terry, unmute yourself. There you go.
Hi, Gary.
Hey,
Good to
girl.
see you.
That's my buddy. What's going on? How are you, honey?
I've had better days.
Okay.
Today was a difficult one, but I have a two-part question.
Okay.
And they're somewhat related. But the first thing is I've had a lot of clients and friends ask me if they think that if you get vaccinated and your partner does not get vaccinated, that if you have sex, will it also possibly change your DNA for the person who chose not to get vaccinated?
Good Lord.
I know, sorry. I'm brave asking this on this call.
No, I'm just saying, well, that I don't know. I'm giving you my truthful answer is I don't know. But I can figure it out. And so here we are. So you got the RNA thing happening with a couple of the vaccines. And that would be you're a pharmacist. So you tell me, you're the smart one. And so the Moderna is that, right? And the Pfizer is that. Okay. And then.
And the Johnson & Johnson and the Novavax do the same thing. It just takes a little longer.
Okay, a little longer. So that's the difference.
It teaches your body to do it, and the other one has it encapsulated in the polyethylene glycol.
Okay, all right, like that. I meant to say that. Anyway, no, but it's so you want to know if a person gets the vaccine, and then then their partner does not get a vaccine, and they have sex, will that affect the other person's DNA? No. Actually, no. And it would be you would think in the science scheme of things, it would.
A lot of the scientists are saying it can. A lot of psychics are saying it can.
I think it can, but I think it's in such a minute level that it's, I don't feel an issue.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's an issue. It's like, it's on a scale of 0.00 something, it's so minute that it's not an issue. In other words, like it's a tiny nothing. And so, you would be in more danger if you fell down the steps.
Okay.
So I don't feel a problem.
Okay. So my second part of my question is, over this whole issue, my partner, I found out today that he got the first dose of the Pfizer vaccine. And we've had conversations about vaccines. They didn't tell me, it was like a couple weeks ago. And he had it, and he's almost going to go in for a second dose. And so we had this whole conversation. I feel like this may be the transition. I feel like we've been detaching more and more and kind of separating our views more and more. And we talked about possibly after 45 years of marriage to just call it a day. And is he just mad and saying, this is what we're doing? Or is this, you really see this happening? And then if it happens, I'm pretty detached with it. It'll be heartbreaking, of course, but I'm worried, and I see him maybe like turning my kids and my grandkids against me because of it, which maybe that's all part of the transition.
Well, I'm really sorry you're going through it, but it feels like it feels like to me it's a little prolonged, and you felt like doing it a couple of years ago. And
that's true.
Okay. And so it just feels like that, sometimes when it's time, it's time. And nobody really likes to change things, especially if you had 45 years of the same movie. And so, so you guys would really have to work on it. Honestly, here's a way I always figured out: on a scale of 1 to 10, you like him a -5, which means you don't like him. You don't like him. On a scale of 1 to 10, he likes you. On a scale of 1 to 10, a -2 and sometimes a -20. So he goes like that. Makes sense? Okay. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, you love him as a human being, a void. You have nothing for him. And on a scale of 1 to 10, he loves you as a human being, a void. It's like a void. It's nothing. It's the absence of air, abyss, outer space, nothingness, a vacuum, like that thing, right? And then on a scale of 1 to 10, you're passionately in love with him, a -2, and he's passionately in love with you, a 3. So he's still a little bit in love with you, but you're not. And so, does that make sense to you, what I just said? So I can equate it, because you guys, when you're with somebody, you in a relationship, you can like them, you can love them as a human, as a person, as a being, or you can also be passionately in love with them. And so, yeah, your report card sucked. And so, and so that's what I see. And his did too. And so that means that you guys have just hung out for the sake of hanging out. Kids used to got a house, things, their finances. And so, but I don't know that you're really having much fun there. And so that's what I'm seeing. And so, and he's probably not either.
So do you see the unwinding process being amicable and the kids all being okay? Or do you see him trying to wedge anything?
Well, I think, I think everybody, I didn't know he's a lawyer, but I was going to say, well, there looks like I see a battle between lawyers. Well, he's going to be battling because it's, his stuff and your stuff. And so it'll be a work, in progress. It's not going to be like I could answer it in 2 seconds, but you got to, ready, set, aim, fire. It's going to be a little bit like that. But I think that he'll come to I think he's going to come around pretty quick to say, why don't we sit and work it out? And so whenever he offers to do that and puts his hand across the table and says, let's just work this out, that means he really realizes that he's not going to get anywhere and one up you. And you're better to reach across the table and shake his hand and figure it out. That's what I see.
That's how I'd like it to be, really high vibration. I'm mostly thinking that the kids are going to be mad at. He's going to make the kids mad at me.
Well, if they do, they do. If they do, they they do. But they'll get through it. And so, you can't. How old are the kids?
Oh, they're old. I got 6 grandkids. So
okay, so
40,
the kids.
30. He'll make me be the woo-woo one,
Well, the kids. That's okay. Well, they do that already. So big deal.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. Hang in there, girl. And the kids are no longer kids.
No, right.
So,
I know.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Good luck, honey.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck, Terry. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Terry.
Thank you.
That was a good question, though. That was a good question.
Yeah.
So, can you change your DNA by having sex with someone? Good Lord, the complications of living in today's world, right? Can you just spontaneously blow up and combust by having sex with someone? And on and on and on. There's a lot to think about these days, guys.
Somebody did put in the chat, Gary. They want to know if you don't have the vaccination, but you get a blood transfusion from somebody that did have the vaccination, how does it affect you?
I don't know. And so, but I can read it. I can read it, but like that's that's more aggressive. The chances are, it goes on up to about 25%.
Wow.
So now there's one for you guys. You want to bank some blood, so there's so you think about these different businesses that are going to happen. And so it's the blood banks, I would say the ones that where you could, bank your own blood, that would be probably worth doing. Interesting concepts here, right? So, I mean, these are really, really kind of neat things to think about if you're afraid of the vaccines. And so, okay, interesting. All right. What do we got?
Okay, thank you, Gary. Let's get another person that's new to this webinar, but you know him. His name is Fernando Perez. Let's go, Fernando.
I love it.
Fernando,
yay.
You sound like you're in a bullfight with him. Hey, Fernando, you look like a bullfighter. Hello. How are you? Fernando, how's it going? Hey, buddy.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Good to see you. And so you have the best teeth of anyone I've ever seen. What do you think, guys? And you got amazing teeth.
Good smile.
Good smile. Good smile. So anyway, so what's your question, buddy?
Well, let's see. last 7 months, I've been working on a business that I'm about to start up in the next few weeks. And just recently, my mom, she wants me to take over her business also. So it's like I'm all of a sudden given all these businesses that I want to start doing, and I want to see what you see about that.
Well, your mom's business feels like it's profitable. That's what I see. And so it feels like that would make sense to do, if you're taking it over. If you're trying to work with a bunch of other people that has got says in the business, that's not the same. But if you just can take it over and do your thing, and I feel like it's great. That feels really good. And the new business you're thinking of doing can work out really, really well as well. Just a lot of 12-hour days. 12-hour days is what I see. And so, but that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. But I think you'll do really, really well. It feels good. Ask God for abundance, because I want to pop you up into this new dimension that's so important. And if you go on my website, GarySpivey.com, on the and for you guys, join the online club, because this is a meditation that is in the online club. And this I did in, last week's energy clearing, where there was these discs, golden discs that came down, and it brings everything abundant and turns everything gold. And so I want you to just say, God, give me the gift of the golden discs. Say that. Okay.
God, give me the gift of the golden discs.
Okay. Now a big golden disc is above your head. It comes down and it goes around your body, and you got really, really warm, really, really light. Feel that feeling? Feel it? Yeah. That'll bring you. Now your feet are on fire. Feel that? Your feet are super hot. And that's a gift of the golden age. And I just see this going down through your body. I see your bones turning gold. And so this will make you very lucky in money. So good luck. Okay, buddy?
Thank you.
You'd say, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God.
Thank you, God.
and it's a golden age gift. So this would be also a Bog gift. And Bog is the sun god of abundance and in marriage and love. And so you just say, thank you, Bog. Thank you, Bog.
Thank you, Bog.
Yeah. Thank you, God. There we are. All right. All right, buddy. Good to see you. Take care of yourself. All right.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks, Fernando.
Thank you, Michelle.
Awesome. Okay.
Did you check that out, Dean? He said, thank you, Michelle.
You guys are funny.
I see them with that pretty smile and looking like a bullfighter or something. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, there we are. Yeah, andale. Woo. There we go.
Say thank you, Dean. He said, thank you, Michelle.
You guys are
Right.
moving on.
Yeah.
Where does he live? Oh, he's from Vegas. Where does he live? He's from Vegas, right?
Yep.
All right. Just checking. Just saying.
He's in Vegas, and I was gone for a long time.
Fernando's my buddy. He's been my buddy. He's been my buddy for years.
Yeah.
No, he's great. I love him. Anyway.
Okay, Fernando, thanks for watching out for Michelle while I was gone.
Okay.
Moving right along. Okay, who we got?
Moving right on. Okay, so let's go to Casey Snow, please. Hi, Casey. Thanks for being so patient.
Okay, Casey, unmute yourself, please.
I got it.
All right.
Hey.
Hi. So we all got together for Easter, and my mom is sick. My son is sick. I'm sick. My husband's sick.
Oh, Lord.
I know. It's spread like wildfire.
Mm-hmm. Did you catch COVID or what was it?
We don't know, but we think it probably was just because Wyatt, my son, was on the bus. He got notice on after Easter that there was somebody on the bus that had it, but it could have been my father-in-law, my brother-in-law. It went through everybody.
Okay. And your question is, honey?
Just, can you get rid of this?
Well, here's what when I look around you, you have to name everybody one at a time. When I look around you, I see a bunch of snake entities around you, and I'm just pulling those off of you. And you notice you got really warm right then. Feel that?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. And so, and see, now you feel like you can breathe. Take a deep breath. See?
Yeah, it's been hard to breathe.
Yeah. Now, see, it's easy to breathe now. Bizarre, right? Yeah. Yeah, I've got really good at doing this because I've worked with so many people with COVID. And so, the more you do it, the better you are. And so, but I just cleared all the snake entities of COVID off you that I saw. And now, and feel your feet are on fire. And so now who else? Give me the name.
Jeremy. Jeremy is my husband.
Okay. He's a little stubborn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's backwards in his body. I turned him around for you.
Oh.
Okay, you owe me a car. Life will be easier. There we go. Better.
My son Wyatt.
Yeah, he's better now. That's why he's easy.
He's
a
already
sweet,
out. Yeah, he was already. Oh yeah, he was very sweet.
yeah, sweetheart. There we go. Just cleared all the junk off of him.
My mom's Sandy.
Yeah, I like her. She's supportive.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a good mama.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a keeper. And there we are.
Keeper.
Yeah, cleared all the junk.
Can you look at Kaylee, my daughter?
How's your mama's back?
She's well, she has troubles because she had lung cancer and they'd taken out her left lung, but then they left that space empty, and for some reason, like everything kind of
Shifted.
one side shifted down. Yeah. Yeah. That's what
Yeah,
happened.
I think the pain will go away. I got rid of that in her back. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and who else?
Check Kaylee because she's been living with us all week and she's not sick yet, but I'm hoping she's going to be okay.
She looks bright. She's fine. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, love you.
Everybody.
Take care.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Take that Nectura. No.
Well, good idea.
Light yourself up.
I heard that. I heard you.
Light is good.
Thanks.
Cool. Who we got, guys? Who we got?
Let's go to Judy Foreman. This will be her first time also. It's under J. Foreman. Judy Foreman. Thanks for being so patient.
There you go, Judy. Unmute yourself, please.
Hey, Judy.
Hi.
There we go. I got you. Hey, girl. How are you? I really like you.
Oh, I'm nervous to be here, but
don't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
I've been so hot too. I've been so hot, just like everybody. But I want to be able to heal my daughter. She's going through a lot. She's 33. She started using meth again.
Oh, Lord.
And she is losing her apartment and is not working, and she's in trouble with the law. And I want to be able to heal her and get those demons off of her. But I feel like I'm attached to her, and it's so hard to fix her.
Yeah, you're no help. No offense. And so she's in trouble legally, and I heard good.
Yeah.
And so it feels like that it could get very legal. They may lock her up for a minute.
Okay.
And I think that's good. And so I know that's tough. Mamas don't want to ever hear that, but if she's locked up, she's not going to die.
That's right.
Yeah. And if she stays with some of these people she's around, she might.
Right.
Because I see real crazy people she's with.
It scares me.
Yeah, well, it should. And scares me. And so I'm just projecting love and light. I'm not clearing every problem she has. Now, this is really interesting, guys. You probably never heard me say this, or certainly not many times. When I moved in close to her spiritually, and where I could say, pull all the demons off that are causing the problems and whatever, the Hindu god Shiva, who's the god of karma and destruction, moved in and looked at me like, no, you don't. In other words, she's got some things where she has to go through, so she learns a lesson.
Okay.
And so you have to even back off.
Okay.
When she gets in legal trouble, don't come running waving an attorney in your hand. Don't spend your money. Keep your money.
Okay.
Go to a movie or something. Buy yourself an outfit. I mean, don't just blow your money here.
I won't.
And so she's got some rough lessons, and you got to let her learn them. And so that's not what any mama wants to hear. How about I heal you? There's a thought. Okay. And there we are. Feel how hot your head got. Your brain got hot. That was weird. Your physical brain got on fire. Okay.
Yes.
And that's because I detached all of her demons from your brain, because you were empathing her, honey, and you were beating yourself to death. I now detached all of her demons from your heart, and I pulled that off of you. And so there we go. And I'm so sorry for your pain, but I'm just going to get rid of it. And there we go. And you're going to feel different. Okay. When our loved ones are on drugs or drunken on drugs or an addict, I mean, it's very painful because we love them and we want them to be better. And you don't know whether to prop them up or beat them to death. It's hard to figure it out. And so you've got a lot going. And so, but I just now ripped all that off you, and there we are. Now look how you feel now. Look at that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Hey, I'm here. I love you. Appreciate it. Call me if you need me. Okay. Take care of yourself.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good luck, Judy. Thank you.
Really good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah. She's sweetie.
She's got a great.
That's a
mind.
tough thing. That's really, really tough when people have that going, you know. And so, but she'll be all right. She'll be okay. And so will her daughter, which is good news.
That's great.
And so,
Thanks, Gary.
hey, what's your question? What do we got?
All right, let's go to another new person. Her name is Marie Esperanza.
Marie Esperanza.
Thank you for being patient, Marie.
Okay, Marie. Unmute you. There we go. Right there.
Hi, Marie.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Where'd you go? Hello?
Hello. Am I unmuted?
Oh, there we go. Now I can see you. Yeah. I lost you. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, lose me.
Yeah. Your camera's aimed at the top of your head. Pull it down a little.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There we go. Now then I can see you. Hey, girl. What up? Yay. So what's your question?
Well, I've been having a lot of pain in my upper stomach, like above my belly. I know I had a hernia there.
Yes, your gallbladder.
My gallbladder.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a little bit on the left side, right?
Yes.
Yeah. No, it's your gallbladder. You're having gallbladder problems.
Okay.
And so, and they're not going to be able to figure this out. You probably got gallstones, I think. And so you just want to go do a scan and see what you got, you know.
Okay.
And so they may want to do some other little tests that won't work. And so gallbladders are a little bit hard to diagnose, but the dark energy is on your gallbladder. And so you might even do a gallbladder cleanse. I always tell this because I see people sometimes that have died from this. And I warn you, if a gallstone drops down into the ducts of the pancreas, you'll die. Okay. And it's not, I don't even know what the chances of that really is or what they are, but I've seen it with people and I would warn them and then it would occur. You'll end up in the hospital, you'll have pancreatitis and you will be really sick.
Oh, wow.
When the doctors do all the tests to figure it out, before they get through their test, you'll be dead.
Oh, wow.
And so it's a kind of a weird one that doctors miss. This is one of these things that I can see and doctors miss it. But if you have gallstones, just for the whatever minute chance this can occur, because I've seen it, you know, quite a few times with people, and I've also warned a lot of people about it. I would get rid of, you know, I'm not big on surgeries, but I think I'd get rid of my gallbladder. In other words, like it can't be that serious of a surgery because my mom had it done at 80 years old and she went in, got it done, went home. I mean, it's an outpatient surgery.
They checked my gallstone, I think last year, and said everything was fine. But I keep telling them, I keep having.
Well, remember I told you they'll check it and they'll check it and they'll say everything's fine and it's hurting like hell. So you need to have a scan so they can see.
Okay.
If the, you know, so you got to go for a little bit more extensive look at it because when I look at your gallbladder, it looks black in my head. And so I'm just letting you know, but I think it's gallstones and I just cleared the energy of it. You can feel it warm in there now. Feel how you're it's kind of warm in that area. Feel it?
It is. It's really hot in that area.
Yeah, because I did the healing energy from the inflamed tissue. And so I'm projecting healing and clearing the dark energies. That's the reason they got hot. And so, which will help, but I think you have gallstones. So look real good and see if you do. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck, honey. Good luck. All right. And so there we go.
Oh,
I'm a
good luck.
gallbladder doctor. Look at that.
Wow.
You didn't know that. Dean, you didn't know that.
Yeah.
You didn't know that.
No, years ago, I had an issue with my gallbladder and you told me about it, but I refused to get it operated on. He said, maybe you should get it taken out. I'm like, I did all the research on gallbladder cleanse, what kind of diet to have. And I changed because I am scared to death of getting operated on anything. I don't even want to get operated on a fingernail, nothing.
Yeah, he's like
I am a baby. I will admit that to everybody.
You are not a good patient.
No.
I've been stuck on the road with you before when something was wrong. And I'm like, good Lord, get through it. You're not going to die from that. You're fine. I don't know. It may be something. Anyway, he's not a good.
I get the cold. I think I'm dying. I'm like, I know it. I only got a day left to live, Michelle.
That's so funny.
Michelle, good luck.
I know. Thank you. I can
Anyway.
handle it.
You're tougher than you look, honey. You're tougher than you look. Anyway.
Thanks, Gary.
Yeah. So who we got? Who we
All
got?
right, let's go to Shelly Teschendorf. I think I said that right. Shelly Teschendorf. Thank you for being so patient, Shelly.
Okay, Shelly, unmute yourself. There you go.
Hello.
Hi,
Hey,
Shelly.
hey, Shelly.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. I've been having bad stomach pains for like 2 months. I went to the doctor, 2-3 weeks ago.
Right?
They put me on Liness, and it is not working. I'm still in so much pain. Do you see?
Did he tell you had little lesions in your stomach?
No,
I see
they did
little-
CAT scans and everything, and
Yeah.
they didn't see nothing.
Yeah, I do. I just see little lesions in your belly. Yeah, you got something going on that's sort of ridiculous. There we go. Feel how your stomach's warm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got rid of some demons in it. I think you're gonna get better. Now your feet
And
are hot.
I have not had a bowel movement, and I have to do enemas in order to have one.
I think that you have a lot of things going on, upper and lower. Here, I figured it out. It's a gallbladder issue, but it's a bile gland issue. It's the bile from your gallbladder. And so
Okay.
it's creating a weird kind of problem with your whole digestive tract. And it starts with your belly, and it's got the consistency of what looks to be, it's almost like battery acid going into your belly, and it's causing lesions in your stomach lining. And then it goes down and creates a bacterial infection all through your intestines and gives you what looks to be diverticulitis like, right? And so, but it's, again, it's your gallbladder. This is gallbladder day. And so, yeah. Yeah, have them look at your gallbladder in a real serious way. And so,
Okay.
That's where it's coming from. That's what I see.
Okay. And then I have one more question
Okay.
about my job. I dislike my job. Do you see me staying there, or
For a few
just-
months. Yeah, a few months more, and I see a better job coming. That's what I see. Your better job will come through somebody you know. They're just going to tell you, hey, why don't you come and do blah, blah, blah. And you'll go, yeah, okay. And so, but I see a really good job situation with someone you know. That's what I feel. Okay.
All right, great. All right, thank you.
Good luck.
Bye.
Gallbladder.
Great.
Gallbladder.
Gallbladder.
guys.
Okay, thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Shelly. Good
Thank
luck.
you.
There we
Thanks.
go. Who we got, guys?
Thank you. Let's go to another new person, I believe, but she's been waiting for a while. Let's go to Carla. Carla Kupras. Go ahead and unmute, Carla. Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hey, what's your question, honey?
Gary, mine's a quick one.
Okay.
And then, but I had a couple.
That's what they all say. But anyway, go ahead. What's the question?
I just have one question. Mama died she died April 19th of 99. And she called me, I think it was on Tuesday before she went in the hospital. And I was real sick and I wasn't able to take her call, and she was trying to get a hold of me. So I was told that she needed to talk to me about something. So, and because she got really sick and died 5 days later, I wasn't able to talk to her. So my question to you is, I was wondering what she wanted to tell me.
I'm talking to your mother on the other side. Okay. And I like her because she's a little cocky. And so, yeah, she tells me nothing important now. And so she's joking though. She was cocky, right? Sometimes she'd be funny. She had sort of a dry wit about her, dry wit humor. But she tells me she's doing good. She's in heaven. She loves you very much. She says she's sorry she was stubborn. And so was she stubborn?
God, it's been so long, I forgot. She was beaten up pretty bad. She was like real quiet. She gave everything to everybody.
Yeah. Well, she's telling me she thought she was stubborn with you. And she said she loves you and she appreciates you more than you'll ever know. She says, so nothing was wrong. She said, I'm asking her what she wanted to tell you. I think did she live at home still, or where'd she live?
Yeah, she lived at home. She had her own house.
Yeah, she's talking about she wanted to tell you about somebody wanting to repair something at the house. She wanted to tell you about a repair. It's something so insignificant, it's nothing. So it wasn't like she was calling you and telling you she's dying and you didn't come to her rescue. She was calling and telling you her hot water heater blew up or something stupid. And so that's the reason she said nothing important now. But she says she loves you very much. She's totally good. She's great. She's with her in her heaven. She's with, I guess, I don't know, maybe it's your father, or she's holding hands with a man, And so, and so she says she's happy. Who would the man? Yeah. Who would the man be?
I don't know. Maybe my dad, but
Oops, you must have went back on mute. I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't hear you.
She's unmuted, but I don't know why we can't hear her.
Oh, we just lost the connection.
Oh no.
It may be her father, but I see her holding hands with this man. And so
he had an affair one night, and my mom told him to take a hike. So the only other person it might be, maybe it was him.
Yeah, I'm asking again. I'm looking. No, it's your father. I think it's your father.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because she says we like each other. She says she's talking about now they like each other, and so they're good. Anyway, interesting. I guess you get to heaven, all is forgiven, huh? And so
she loved his voice.
Yeah.
He had a beautiful voice. In fact, he looks like Tom Selleck. When the first time I seen Tom Selleck on a commercial, I was at her house and I had a plate of food and I dropped the plate. I'm like, oh gosh, I said something else.
Yeah.
I mean, they could pass as brothers.
Yeah. Well, there we go. Well, she's back with Tom Selleck. That's who it is. Okay. So don't worry about your mama. She seems happy. It's all good. All right. Hey, good luck, honey. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Carla.
Thank you.
Oh, there we go. Who we got, guys?
Okay, thank you, Gary. Let's go to Christy Moore, please. Christy, thank you for being so patient, Christy. Good to see you.
KR, Christy Moore.
KR, yep. Thank you.
All right, Christy, unmute yourself.
Hey, Gary. Hi, Dean. Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Gary, I just have a quick question.
Okay.
My cousin's daughter passed away on Tuesday.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and she was in quite a bit of pain, so they had her, medicated to keep her comfortable.
Right.
And I know you say dying's not a perfect science, so I just was curious if she made it right up to heaven or how she's doing.
Okay, and what's her name?
Isabel.
Okay, how old was she?
18.
How'd she die?
She was a sick girl. She was special needs, and her body just couldn't do it anymore.
Got it. Just look at her. No, I see her in heaven.
Okay.
And she's sort of werewolf from the body she had and turned into the body she has. And I see a beautiful girl that is skinny, and perfect. And so she's beautiful. She said she's good. She says she just wants to say she's good. Let everybody know she's very happy, and she's holding a little animal in her hands. And so there was a little animal she was fond of. And so, and maybe a stuffed animal, actually, now that I look at it. And so she's holding it, and she says that she's good. That's when she got to heaven, they asked her what she wanted. And that's all she wanted. So she's got a little animal with her. So she's good. She loves her. She loves you. She loves everybody. She's happy. She's good. She made it to heaven. She has lots of angels. She's a good girl.
She was, sweetheart down here. I figured she did, but it's just as long as you're here and we have access to ask you these things, I really appreciate when you can look and just confirm these things for us.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Good question. I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Thanks, Gary.
All right. Thank you. Well, they're telling me this is kind of a cool thing. They're telling me that there's I don't know if you guys can find the picture to note with the little rainbow picture that's above my head. I see this is a very special gift, and this gift will give you a lot of light. a lot of healing, a lot of love. Rainbow colors are all the different spiritual colors, the rainbow. And these are super important to heal you, because it actually, different energies do different things. The blue flame burns the hottest, green energy is healing, gold energy is super luck, burns really hot, gets rid of demons. And so all of these different energies of the rainbow. Red energy is like passion, compassion, and so these things matter. And so there's a special spiritual gift. And so there we are. And this is me just wandering around the retreat center here at my house and North Carolina. And so this is a crazy picture that Judy took. We stick it up every now and then, and you can tell that's not a picture that I would have took or put out, because I look a little pregnant there. And so, but definitely not a vanity shot, right? Been eating a lot of good old fried food. And so, but that's just a picture that Judy snapped, and she snapped a bunch of them when we were down there. And then we were getting a spiritual gift that was coming down from heaven. And this is one of the little waterfall spots that I go and meditate. And when we do live spiritual retreats, you guys, you got to come and hang out with me here. And so there's a lot of vortexes that heaven had me sort of pull down, and heaven installed these vortexes of light. And so, but if I want you guys to get this spiritual gift, it's a spiritual gift of a rainbow. And they when I was meditating, I can talk and meditate at the same time. And I asked heaven, I asked God, I said, what spiritual gift should we try to leave everybody with that will really help them this week? And so, and they told me this one. And so go back to that rainbow shot one more time. And I want you guys to just simply ask God, say, God, angels, please give me my own gift of the rainbow. Angels, God, please give me my own gift of the rainbow. And there we are. There we are. Just allow this rainbow, the same one that's around me, out in one of the gardens there, to go down around you. And so there we go. Take a deep breath. And I want you to breathe that rainbow energy into your lungs, into your body. This will help bring your vibe higher and higher and keep you lit up. And so go back to that rainbow shot to note if you can get it back up. And so, and because it really does kind of a cool thing, spiritually speaking. And so what it does is it brings in a healing energy that's above you, and it protects you. And see, now then, when you look at the rainbow that's above me, you'll feel your back of your neck get warm, your head got a little lighter, your hands got a little tingly. And this is a spiritual gift of a rainbow that is really, really special. And so just angels, God, please allow me to have this spiritual gift of rainbow energy around me and my world. God, angels, please allow me to have this spiritual gift of this rainbow around me and my world. There we go. Perfect. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me tonight on Tapping In with Gary Spivey. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. And we're going to be together on, where are we? Wednesday. I'm doing an energy clearing. And for you guys that are not in the online club, get in the online club. And this will really help heal you up, because a lot of times I come up with different spiritual gifts that heaven gives me that I try to get to you as quick as I can. And we do a lot of that on Wednesday. It's a quick 15 minutes and it actually works out for you. And so check me out on Wednesday. I'll be doing that. And then always every month we get together for a webinar. It's usually at the end of the month. Usually it's the last Sunday in the month. And we'll be doing a webinar, and I'll be working with you with a lot of the spiritual gifts that are of the golden heaven that's coming down to earth now. And this is of the golden age. And so just join me, Gary Spivey's Enlightenment Club, right here. And I appreciate you guys so much. And I will see you soon. I'll be here doing private readings all week. 800-827-GARY, GarySpivey.com. Did I forget anything? My grandma's recipe, the persimmon pudding? I don't know. Well, whatever. Anyway, talk to you guys. Love you. I'll see you soon. All right.
Thank you, Gary.
Bye.